Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are back in the field with a more traditional Pinnacle vlog episode. We've got 3 sites to visit today at varying phases of construction. Right now we're outside of North Belmore, where we're getting ready to pour foundation for a 3,500 square foot new construction. I am all in personally on this project, and I've been bringing you here since before we first did the demolition. After that, we've got 2 sites to visit in Hicksville. One, an all brick custom colonial, 4,000 square feet, and the last, a Pinnacle reconstruction that's already sold to a lucky buyer, where we're doing a rear addition and a whole new second floor. I can't wait to get back out into the sand and talk about new construction. This is our first stop for today. This is North Belmore number 2. And if you folks recall, I've been bringing you here since before we even knocked down the old house. Now the old house is gone. We've excavated for the new house. We've got amazing sandy material. And so far we've passed 2 inspections. You folks know all about the inspections and permits and disconnects that take place before you knock down a house. And it doesn't stop, obviously, once you start the new project. So far, we've had 2 inspections related to the footing. The first one is the wood forms of the footing itself and the rebar, that the inspector comes in and sees that it's wide enough, it's deep enough, and you have the necessary rebar in the footing. The second inspection is after we've poured the footing. The inspector wants to see a keyway, which is the notch where the new foundation wall is going to sit into. So we've passed those inspections. We've formed up the foundation walls, pretty much almost done here. This is going to be a 9-foot basement, and when we're all said and done, forming this up sometime tomorrow, we're gonna get the pumps in here, the concrete trucks. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and I'm gonna have a view from right on top of that hill right there, watching the whole action unfold. Right now, we are standing outside of Hicksville 6. Before you folks got here, this home was a ranch with an attached garage. We took everything down to the bare wood. We're gonna build an all new second floor. We're gonna bump out the back. We're gonna put in a basement entrance on this side. And believe it or not, this home is sold already. The buyer of this home looked at several of our completed builds. They didn't quite check all the boxes that she was looking to check. We even went out and looked at other homes from other builders, and we had one particular experience that was horrible. And as soon as she walked out of that home, she said, "Shahzad, I'm ready to sign." And here we are, several months later. We've got shovels in the ground. The foundation work has already started in the rear. Let me take you around the back and show you what's happening and this entire process from where we are today until the very end when I bring you back. We've now flipped around back to the other side of the house, where we're gonna be building a huge basement extension and a basement entrance. We've got the rebar all set, the forms all set up for the footing. We've got an inspection tomorrow, and one of the keys of staying efficient and on top of your construction timeline is schedule inspections a week or 2 in advance, and then make sure that your subs are showing up to get you there exactly when you need to. Because the worst thing would be scheduling inspections, and every time you do that, calling back and canceling. Inspectors don't like that, the town doesn't like that, so make sure if you're gonna make an inspection, you gotta make that deadline. So now that we've had this footing forms all set up, as soon as that inspection's done, we're gonna have the guys come in later that afternoon, pour the concrete, and start setting up for the walls. This is just like the foundation that you guys looked at the North Belmore 2 project, except this is gonna be a crawl space addition with the basement stair. So you can see that this footing is stepped down from a crawl space height down to a full basement height. But otherwise, for all intents and purposes, the inspections are the same. The process of excavating, setting your levels, squaring everything with the existing house, and making sure you maintain all your side yard setbacks is all the same. After those walls are set and poured and our last foundation inspections passed for the foundation waterproofing, we're gonna start framing and basically bring this all up to that level of the first floor. That rear addition is gonna make all the difference for our large eat-in kitchen and extension for the family room. And when you build the second floor on top of this, this entire footprint gets a second floor. So we've got a 60 by 100 lot here. We've maximized the allowable yard coverage as well as total square footage. And that's approximately 2,900 square feet. And our buyer is gonna get to pick every single feature of all 2,900 square feet. We are outside of our last stop for today. This is a custom all brick build in Hicksville. This is for somebody in the family. It's a little bit different than what I'm used to doing, but there's no difference in quality here. We did this entire home in Huberwood zip system, and then we wrapped it with vapor barrier, and then we started the brickwork. This is a much more intricate foundation, heavy duty steel, extra thick foundation walls, plus a brick ledge, in total about 14 inches. I brought you folks here way back about a year and a half ago. Then we took a major pause on this build while our family and friend took some time to finish up some other projects. But we're back, and I'm gonna bring you inside and show you all the amazing things that we have in store for this build. Let's quickly walk through this just shy of 4,000 square foot build so I can share some of the interior finishes that we have in store. And don't worry, I will bring you back here when everything's 100% complete. So right now I'm standing in a huge 2-story entry foyer. We did all Andersen windows. It's a 2x6 frame, and all the principal rooms are quite large. Right now, the formal living room is that way. Right this way, I have a formal dining room, a beautiful coffered ceiling is starting to come together. And as we walk around, I'm gonna show you the immense amount of low voltage wiring in this house. We've got wire here for a chandelier. We've got our speakers. We've got our cut-in hi-hats for later. Lots of natural light, and so much time was spent with this kitchen layout. This is our butler's pantry over here. There's gonna be a second dishwasher and sink. I've got all my under cabinet low voltage wiring all set up. On this side, we're gonna have a wine cooler, a microwave, another transformer, low voltage wiring for under cabinet lighting. On this side, there's gonna be counter space here and counter space here. And now we're in the kitchen, where the counter space is gonna wrap all the way around. There's gonna be a huge island here. No matter how hard my electrician and I tried, we were not able to nail the cans exactly where we wanted for the hi-hats. So we're gonna cut those in later. You've got a pendant light fixture, a breakfast table light fixture, an 8-foot Andersen Frenchwood glider, and an extra large exhaust range hood exit point right there, 10 inches in diameter. We've got a pot filler here, electric for our range hood. We've got all our low voltage wiring for our under cabinet lighting, and the counter space is gonna continue all the way around and end right here where we're gonna be putting the refrigerator. Now this space is open. As with any traditional colonial that we build, we do a kitchen with an open family room. I've still gotta figure out how I'm gonna build the fireplace over there. We've also got some wiring for television here, speakers, an unbelievable amount of hi-hats in this house, wireless access points, and of course, as always, we've got a bedroom with a full bath for our guest suite. Leaving the guest suite and the garage and mudroom behind us, we're back into this kitchen and family room area, where this entire area and this hallway going through into the foyer is gonna be tiled. There's gonna be radiant heating. I've done a lot of research over the last few weeks. This is my first time working with radiant heating in such a large capacity. We've got top-of-the-line equipment, a great plumber, and an amazing tile guy. And together we're gonna make this work, and it's gonna be an amazing warm space despite it having the sharp, modern look of tile. Now let's get right into this upstairs area where you've got an extra wide staircase, 9-foot ceilings on the first floor, lots of ceiling details on the second floor. Excuse the mess, I'm sorry. All the sites can't all be immaculate at the same time. The sheetrock guys are still in the process of getting their final coat on the walls. So we've got 4 bedrooms, 3 full bathrooms up here, and every room's got its own little unique feature. I love the ceiling of this room. It's got an extra deep closet, 3 Andersen windows, gives you lots of natural light, and every single room is pre-wired for internet, for television, and there's so much more low voltage in this house than I'm used to doing. You've got wireless access points, cameras, you've got a monitor here, another one on the first floor where your surveillance cameras will all be displayed, and every room is based on how the homeowner wanted it. So one of the kids wanted a tray ceiling with a light feature, an accent light inside the tray, no problem. Mom wanted a bench in her shower, we got the bench done. Check this out. We started the waterproofing process. Everything is sealed, all the seams are taped, Everything's waterproofed. You've got a handheld, the body spray, and we're actually gonna continue the waterproofing with another layer of tape here and around. This way, even if a lot of water is spilled getting out of the shower, before we do our mud, we're gonna seal the corner, just like we did the outside corner of this bench, we're gonna seal the inside corner all along these walls. Extra silly detail, but it'll ensure decades of trouble-free use. We've got another bedroom here with a Jack and Jill bathroom connecting these two bedrooms. We'll get back to that room in one sec. We've got an ERV in this house, a central humidification system, thermostat wire. It's all gonna be smart, controlled from your phone, from your computer, wherever you are in the world. We've got an extra closet here where the humidification system's gonna go. We left the sheetrock open, this way we don't have to hack open the wall later. This is that room that has that tray ceiling detail. We got another closet, 2 more windows, and these are the 2 bedrooms connected by that Jack and Jill bath, or in this case, it's gonna be Jack and Jack. But you've got a double vanity, a toilet, a 6-foot wide tub, and even the tub is waterproofed. We did the same Mapei Aqua Defense waterproofing in there. Now, before we get to that master bedroom, which is completely insane, I've also got this beautiful laundry room. So we're gonna do counter space along this area right here and stop it right around here. We're gonna have our washer and dryer side by side. I've got this recessed dryer box, a gas line. You've got obviously your water hookup and your sewer drain. Exhaust fan in this room. And this countertop is gonna give you a ton of space for hanging, for folding, whatever it is that you're doing. We've got another linen closet over here. Pull down stair for the attic, AC return grill. And this is the master suite. It's beautiful. We've got hi-hats in the main ceiling. We've got hi-hats around the soffit and tray. You've got a nice deep wide closet over here, a walk-in over here. I left a little access point over there for the radiant zone in this bathroom to be tied into later. And here we've got this enormous master bath with just so much potential. I switched this whole layout around from originally what was in the plan. I ended up doing a double recessed vanity over here. We've got our light hookup. We've got our radiant thermostat right here, wire. Outlets on either side. All our switches are there. I took a chunk out of that closet to give a separate water closet over here because I just couldn't figure out where to put this toilet. We had no place for this exhaust fan, so I did a sidewall exhaust fan. You've got a vent in there, and we've got a light that we've got to cut in later. The shower is obviously gonna be the focal point. We're gonna have glass doors on either side. There's gonna be a rain head, body spray, wall shower heads, and this tub is gonna get dropped in at the very end after we have our stone templated and all of this cleaned up. You'll have this nice soaking tub with a view to the front of the yard. So there we have it. That's my current round of projects. We've got this custom brick colonial, as well as Hicksville 6 and North Belmore 2. Please forgive me for being so monotone today. I barely have a voice, and I had a terrible migraine yesterday, but we had this on the schedule. I needed to catch all of you up with what's going on, and every day that goes by is another step of the process that I can't bring to you live. But if you follow me on Instagram, @Pinnacle Real Estate is my handle. There's a lot more daily content on there for you to enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and have a great day, everyone.